Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I just wanted to do a get ready with me. I had some new makeup to play with and I thought I would just kind of combine it all into one video. I got sent some new products from Sigma. They sent me the new Alice in Wonderland collection and they also just recently gave me an affiliate code. So if you feel like shopping on their site, you can use my code battybean. I appreciate it very much if you use it. I have the new Blend Bunny highlight palette. I have the liners from Unearthly Cosmetics that are new. I also tried the new Fenty All Over Glow Enhancer. I used a lot of new things today and I love how this look came out. I think it is so pretty and I'm really excited to share it with you. But before we hop in, let me give you my accessory details. These plugs are from Love Kills Boutique. Both of these necklaces are very old. I don't know where they're from. And this hat is from Witchwood Bags. And yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop in, chit chat a little, play with some makeup. You can play with your makeup with me. You can have me on in the background while you're doing chores or something. That's what I typically do. And we're just gonna hang out together. I love doing these videos with you and yeah, let's play with some makeup. Hi friends, how's it going? How are you doing? I guess we're just gonna play with some makeup today. I have some new things to play with and I'm really excited. So let's just hop in. I actually got the sweetest subscriber gift last night and one of the items was the new Fenty Ease Drop Lit All Over Glow Enhancer. So I already put that on while I was doing my brows so it could have time to like sink into the skin. I actually really like the glow it leaves behind and it doesn't stay overly sticky. Like there's a little bit of tackiness, but it's not like slimy feeling. And I really like it so far. I do want to mix it with my foundation though to see what that's like as well. I'm just gonna use my Bite Beauty Changemaker. Discontinued but never forgotten. Not even just discontinued, the brand doesn't exist anymore, my goodness. I'm just doing a little dollop of it because I don't like a ton of product on my face, as far as foundation goes at least. And I just kind of did another dollop of that glow enhancer. This is in the shade Pink Pearl, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. If I forget to mention a product I'm using, by the way, it'll all be in the description box. Cute. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm getting ready for work today and I actually am going to see Twilight tonight. My local theater is playing all of the Twilight movies this weekend and I want to go see them and relive my Twilight teenage days. It's gonna be so fun. I'm super excited. Gosh, I can't believe like we're already in September. I think by the time this video goes up, because I think this video is going up at the end of next week, so we're already gonna be like, what, halfway through September? That's wild. I am ready though. Spooky season is upon us. For concealer, I'm using my good old Rare Beauty one. Mine is in the shade 110N. Just gonna pop a little under my eyes, around my nose. Hitting up my little breakouts because I am hormonal right now. So fun. Have you been playing any games lately? I'm still on a big Sims kick, but I really want to try out that new game. It just came out and Zane has it on Game Pass, so I want to play it. What's it called? Why am I blanking? It's the Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's basically like Animal Crossing, but Disney. You can make your own little house and interact with the different characters, and it seems so cute, and I really want to play that. So maybe I will play that a little this weekend, and I'm really excited. Other than that, I don't think anything is super, super new. Nothing that I haven't shown in like the vlogs. We went to like Disney Halloween and Halloween Horror Nights and I already vlogged all of that and it was so fun. I like the way my skin looks. I mean, I still have to play with this a few more times obviously, but so far off first impressions, I like it. And I really want to try mixing this with the Fenty skin tint because as much as I want to love the Fenty skin tint, I always have to mix something in it to like it more. So I'm curious if I'll like it with that mixed into it because I just feel like it needs to be a little more glowy, a little more hydrating. But yeah, so far so good. Let me set my under eyes. I'm gonna use my Sigma powder. It's so dirty in the shade Vanilla Bean. If you've been watching any new shows or anything lately, we finished What We Do in the Shadows and we've been watching She-Hulk. That's been so good. I really want to start Sandman. That looks so, so good. And there's another show coming to Netflix soon. Maybe it's a movie. I can't remember. It's called like Wendell and Wild. It's a Henry Selick show, the creator of Coraline, and it looks so cute. I'm also so excited for the new Wednesday show, the Wednesday Addams show going to Netflix. Looks so good. I also saw another one on Netflix that looks pretty cute that I might check out. It's like a cartoon. It's called Bee and the Puppy Cat or Bee and Puppy Cat, something like that. and it looks precious, so I might check that one out at some point as well. For the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my beloved NYX High Glass Finishing Powder. I'm getting low on this one, but thankfully past Betty Jean stocked up on this, so I'll be good for a while. I hate when it gets to this point though, because this is usually the point in time where it starts to disintegrate and then break into nothingness. So we'll see how long I can get out of it. These have just been various Sigma brushes, by the way. The first one I used is the F12 and this one is the F24. Just a big fluffy powder brush. You know the drill. Bronzer. What do I want to use for bronzer? I don't have a new one, so I suppose I'll just use my Give Me Glow Sunburn one that I've been using pretty much for the last month. I really like it. This is also a Sigma brush. It's the F25. Just throw a little bit around the nose. Grown to really like this bronzer. It's definitely something different for my collection, being so pinky toned. I think it's cute. And I find that it actually meshes really well with a lot of the blushes that I wear. I thought I'd have to be very choosy on which blushes I use, but most things seem to mesh with it really well. So that's always fun. Moving on now to blush. I have one from the Sigma Alice in Wonderland collection. It's a duo. We have a blush and a highlighter. I don't think I'm gonna use the highlighter today because I really wanna use the Blend Bunny palette, but I am gonna use the blush. Paint the Roses. This is just a Sigma F40 brush. Start by dusting it a little on the nose. I like this blush color. It's definitely nothing super revolutionary, but it is quite lovely. I think it's nice. And I do like Sigma's blush formula. I have another blush from them. I do want to try a glowy blush from them at some point though. Pretty sure they have some. I just have to get around to trying one. Well, I think that's nice. I think my skin looks good. Again, it's not the most revolutionary blush I've ever used, but I think it's cute. Want to go in with some freckles now. I just start with my soft brown freckle pen from Colourpop first, just to add a couple. I find the longevity of this pen is very little. Like I can only get so many freckles out before it's pretty dry. So I like to just start with a base of this just to get use out of it. You really don't need 2 freckle products, but I have them, so I'm trying to use them. Then I'll go in with my Freck XL to add my little beauty mark, accentuate the ones that I already have, and then just add a couple more defined ones throughout. I'll just take my good old sponge and just start going to town, blending these out. I always do the one under my eye last because I like it to look the most solid and dark. But everything else I like to buff out so they're a little more sporadic looking. Just tap that guy out. Easy peasy. So for highlight, I want to use the Noctilucent palette from Blend Bunny. I'm obsessed with this. I've been using it so much ever since I got it. I think it's so pretty. The colors in here are gorgeous. I'm going to use the shade Transient. I think that'll be cute. It has like a little bit of a blue shift to it. This is just an old Colourpop brush for highlighting. The F33 to be exact. Oh, I just love this palette. It's so pretty. It's just so sparkly and shifty and wonderful. They have such a nice translucent base so it doesn't leave a white cast. It's so pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is like one of my new favorite products from them ever. It's just so good. All right, I just need to set my face with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip and then we'll move on to the eyes. Okay, I think I know what I want to do with the eyes. First, I need to prime them. Lately, I've just been using the Tone Activator Eye Primer from Kaleidos ever since they resent it to me. I'm liking it again. I don't know why I stopped using it a couple years ago. I mean, I guess I just discover new things I like better, but so far I'm liking revisiting this product. I think it's a nice primer. I also swear on my life that it's different than what it used to be. I don't think it used to be quite this consistency. I could be totally wrong, but I'm convinced it's not the same. So I think I'm gonna do something kind of blue pink because I also really want to play with one of the Immortality liners from Unearthly. This one's in the shade Imperial and it has kind of like a pinky rosy shift, which I think will be really pretty with the gloss that I wear today and with like my cheeks. That's kind of the plan. So let's see, I think I want to go ahead and start with this shade right here, this blue. It's called Caterpillar. I'm going to use that little dual-ended brush that came with the palette. This is the E38 diffused crease brush. I'm just going to start just kind of patting it down. Ooh, that's lovely. I've never used Sigma shadows before, so this is the most pure first impressions of my life. I haven't even swatched this palette yet, so I have no idea what it feels like. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. Holy cow. I think I'm gonna keep the shade focused mostly out here. I don't really wanna drag it through the front half. I am gonna heavily smoke it in the outer third of my lower lash though. I think I want a pretty blown out lower lash kind of look where it's like very blown out in this outer area. I'm gonna drag just a little of it kind of here on my lid just to give a little bit of a smoky, angled kind of appearance. I'm gonna be covering a bit of that up with a different blue shimmer in a bit, but that's kind of the base I wanna get going first. Okay, that's kind of where I wanna start this off. Looking a little scary, but we're gonna get to blending now. I wanna use the shade Mad Hatter. I'm gonna use this new brush from the collection. It's an E45, very long and tapered. I'm gonna start by swirling it in the front just to get a little bit of color laid down. I need to cut my bangs so bad, they're driving me insane. Just want kind of a nice little dusting of this mint color. Now I'm going to start using this brush and that shade to blend out this outer corner stuff we have going on. It's a very blown out, bluey mint colorful look today. I'm pretty impressed with these shadows so far. This is kind of where I'm at to start. I really like these colors. I think they're a lot of fun. But now I want to start playing with some shimmer. I'm going to, of course, start with my NYX Glitter Primer. I use that with everything. I'm going to take the E54 side of that dual-ended brush, take a little bit of that primer, and just tippy tap it all over the lid. I'm not necessarily gonna do anything cut creasy today. And usually I start with my lightest shade, but I'm actually gonna start with the darkest today. I'm gonna start with Lost right there. Now I don't normally love when the darkest shade in a palette is a shimmer. It's like kind of one of the things I try to avoid, but I want to make that still work as a deepening shade in my outer corner, even though it wasn't a matte. So I'm just kind of patting it in this bottom corner, kind of in a diagonal fashion, where it kind of tapers as I get towards the front of the eye. I'm also gonna take the top of that brush to kind of smoke some of that under that lower lash as well, just so I can place even more depth down there. It's a really pretty rich shade. I love it. I mean, it's scary right now because it's not blended, but I love it. Gonna take a little bit more of Caterpillar on that first blending brush and just very, very lightly, with very light pressure, I'm just gonna start smudging along the edge of that shimmer, just so that we can start getting a nice buff going between matte to shimmer. Look is getting so much more dramatic than I envisioned it was going to. I love it. I'm obsessed with this. I can't believe how rich and dramatic this palette has been getting. I think this is gorgeous. This is giving me, I don't know, just such a good first impression off of using their eyeshadows. I'm really excited to play with this more. But now I want to use my other shimmer. I want to dip into the Cheshire Cat shade. I think that pop of pink in here is going to be really, really pretty. I'm going to use the Sigma E55 brush. I'm just kind of taking and patting that in the top part of my lid. I just want it to kind of mesh in with the blue. So now I'll take my blue brush and just kind of go back and forth between both brushes. Just trying to get a nice merge going between those colors. Oh yeah, I think that pop of pink is really, really pretty in there. I really like that. Usually I like a little more oomph with my shimmers, like maybe a little more metallic shine or sparkle, but I don't know, there's something about the richness of these that I'm really vibing with. Sparkles all over my face though, that is okay. Probably from my highlight, honestly. I think I wanna pop a little Wonderland in my lower lash line. I'm actually just gonna kind of wipe off the brush I was using with that dark blue shimmer on the dual-ended brush. I'm just gonna rub the top part of that in that color. I'm just gonna kind of smudge a little of that down here just to add even more dimension and to play with some more shadow. Why not? Really like this look. I think it's really pretty. And then for the inner corner, I would like to use White Rabbit. That just seems like the fitting option for this look. Even gonna dust a little of that under the brow bone. And then obviously I could leave the look just like this and not do the liner, but I do really want to play with this liner. I just got it yesterday, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna create a little bit of a wing. So I'm going to just kind of draw toward my tail like that. Oh yeah, I think this is actually gonna be a really nice addition. And then drag it down and across. This is such a glidey liner, my goodness. It's so smooth to work with. It is a very long brush though, so it might take a little bit of a trial and error if you're not used to using like any kind of liquid liner, but I really like this so far. I'm gonna have to perfect it when I get closer to my mirror, because I am looking very far away from one right now. I do quite like that though. I think that's pretty. I just need to get close to a mirror and perfect it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna recreate that on the other eye, obviously. Throw on my lashes, an eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I will be back when I'm complete. All right, and this is my final look complete. I really love how this eye look came out. I think it is gorgeous and deep and dimensional, and I really like how all these colors played together, and I truly feel like this liner was like such a good addition to this look. Again, this is the shade Imperial. Everything is in the description box though for you if you need to reference it or get links or anything. I ended up using the Catsuit eye pencil in my waterline just to go with that teal vibe. My lashes, I believe, are called Sasha from Noella Lashes, but unfortunately the brand is no longer available. I just still have a plethora of lashes to use up. And then on my lips, I used a little bit of the Cat Bust lip pencil from Salem, and then I used one of the lip products from the Alice collection from Sigma. This is the Singing Violets gloss. And I do wish there was like more of this color coming through because it's obviously so concentrated in the tube. I wish a little more of that kind of applied to the lips, a little more opacity, but I still like it regardless. It's very comfy. But yeah, this is my look. I hope you enjoy it. Let's zoom out and finish up this video. Thank you so much for watching my video. I had so much fun playing with these products today. I love how this look came out. I really don't have anything bad to say about any of these products, other than I kind of just wish this gloss had a little more oomph to it, but it's not a bad gloss on its own. I just wish it kind of reflected what was in the packaging a little bit more. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm gonna continue using these things. I am gonna do another look with this palette on my Instagram/TikTok very, very soon, so just stay tuned. And I plan on using these liners a lot. Like I wanna get some really good use out of them. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me some emojis that make you think of Alice in Wonderland? I feel like that is appropriate. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Desperately trying so hard to wake up right now with the hopes of this Magic Mickey jack-o'-lantern. It's just not working fast enough. Oh my gosh, the sun is suddenly shining in so bright. Can't it just take a break?